Today I'm going to teach you how to make thousands more in your Etsy shop from this very simple strategy. Hi, I'm Jenny. You're going to want to hit that subscribe button because I am here to give you all of the Etsy tips and tricks to help you scale your Etsy shops, especially moving into 2024. Let's get into it. When I first started selling on Etsy, my strategy was to find best-selling t-shirts, and then I would make similar designs within that same niche, and then I would use similar SEO to that best-selling listing. This worked. I started making sales, and sure enough, soon I had my own bestsellers in my Etsy shop. About a year in, I thought to myself, why am I not using that same strategy on my own bestsellers? So then I went back and I took a deeper look into what was selling well in my shop. So the first thing I would do is I would find that bestseller in my shop and I would take that design and apply it to other products. If it was only on a t-shirt, I would take it and I would put it on a sweatshirt. Let's say, for example, it was a bachelorette t-shirt that took off. I would take that design, put it on a sweatshirt, tote bag, tumbler, put it on any product that made sense within that niche, and use similar SEO to that best-selling listing to drive the same audience to those listings as well. The company I use for all of my print-on-demand products is PRINTIFY, and they have hundreds of products that you can use to scale your Etsy business. Let me show you some of my favorites. My favorite product to use is the Bella Canvas 3001 Adult Unisex T-shirt. I also really like the Comfort Colors 1717. However, I have mostly built my Etsy shops using this t-shirt here. Also, the Gildan 18,000 Adult Unisex. Now, what I do is I will take a design and I will put it on a Bella Canvas t-shirt, and I will also put it on a sweatshirt. If one of those becomes a bestseller, then I will take that design and put it on more t-shirt colors, and I will put it on more sweatshirt colors. If those new listings become bestsellers, then I will take my design and I will put it on this simple mug. And the awesome thing about this is take a look at the price. It's $3.39. The profit margin is huge on mugs. Don't waste your time though putting your design on like 10 different products before it ever sells or becomes a bestseller, because you're going to waste your time and you're going to waste listing fees. You want to make sure that the design is in demand first before you add it to a bunch of different products. Also, we'll take my design and add it to a tote bag. You can also get a pretty decent profit margin selling tote bags in your shop. So in my description below, there is a link to use PRINTIFY for free. If you want to try PRINTIFY Premium, you can go to that link below and use the code Jenny to get your first month of PRINTIFY Premium free. It is $24.99 a month, but it drastically lowers the prices of the products. That's how I'm able to get that mug for $3.39. I do receive a little commission if you guys use my links. I greatly appreciate the support. The second way I scaled was I created more designs that were similar to that best-selling design. I made different aesthetics of that design. So let's say my bachelorette shirt was like a retro aesthetic. This time I'm going to make a bachelorette shirt that's maybe a minimalist aesthetic. We have hundreds of thousands of people searching and purchasing bachelorette shirts. They're not all going to want a retro shirt. They're going to be looking for different aesthetics and different themes to fit their bachelorette party. You could also scale out a graphic. You might have a graphic that takes off as a bestseller. Now, next time you can use that graphic and add different sayings within that niche to that graphic. I literally made over $20,000 on just one graphic that I found on Creative Fabrica, and I just added a little saying to it. It quickly became a bestseller, and then I ran with that graphic. I erased the first saying and I added different sayings within that niche, and those became bestsellers as well. Side note, let me show you what Creative Fabrica is in case you don't know already. I know I'm jumping all over the place here, but this is important too, where they offer thousands and thousands of designs that are for print-on-demand usage. Again, I like to tweak them to make them my own intellectual property, but there are graphics and there are fonts that you can use to make beautiful, beautiful best-selling designs in your shop. Also, in my description below, you'll find a link for Creative Fabrica to get 10 free downloads. And the third way I scaled was by taking that design and applying it to a different niche. This won't work with all designs, and not many graphics can be used in different niches. But for example, if you find a textile that is working for you in the bachelorette niche, like let's just say that you have bridesmaid on a shirt in a really cool trendy font and that takes off and turns into a bestseller, then try using that same exact font in the teacher niche, the nurse niche, the mom niche, the pet lover niche. Use that font as many times as you can. If it's a trending font, it will scale in other niches as well. But anytime I paid attention to my bestsellers and doubled down on them, I scaled my Etsy shop immensely. We're talking thousands and thousands of dollars more just from using the same design or building my shop off of what works in one particular niche. I'm telling you, it works. And because you already have the designs or the niches or the winning SEO, it doesn't take that much time to scale it out. With a few little adjustments to what you already have, you're going to make more and more bestsellers. Two things I say to myself to remind myself to stay on this path is build your shop off of what's already working and follow the money. Wherever those sales are coming from, dig deeper into those listings and build your shop off of what's working. Even if it's something that you're not super passionate about, if you want to be successful in this business, you need to follow the money. You need to give your customers more of what they're liking. Remember, business is about serving others. You are not the one buying your products. You need to get uncomfortable and design in niches and aesthetics that you wouldn't typically wear yourself. And I promise you will tap into new audiences that you didn't even know existed, and in turn, you will scale your Etsy shop. If this advice helped and you like simple strategies to help you scale your Etsy shop, tap that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Happy selling, happy scaling.